I'll start with my usual disclaimer that I don't give author advice. I'm just simply commenting on things that I have found to be of great value to my writing process. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about a word that many of you have heard or know. It's the high concept novel. Actually, in order to define this term, we have to think about how unusual is a story and how obvious it is. And by meaning obvious is whether the readers are expecting to read something that they're familiar with, and the unusual is the originality. So, before we get to the high concept, we have first to establish what is a formulaic or basic story. So, in this story, it's low unusual, it's not original, and it's highly obvious, highly expected what's inside. So, that's formulaic, that's basic. Now let's go to another story definition, which is the limited. Limited means that it is original, its unusualness is low, but also it is low obvious. So it's low unusual, and people don't expect what to read inside. So that's a limited story. This is how they define it. Now, I'm gonna go to the high concept, and the high concept is when you have a highly unusual, a very original story, but it's very obvious as well. So the readers, even just by looking the cover, expect to read a certain genre, a certain theme, certain tropes, etc. So that's a high concept. And many people argue that a high concept story is the best way to go. I am a little bit divided because we also have the cult story, which is now we have, it's highly unusual, it's very, very original, but also it's extremely low obvious. So we have a very original story, but the readers cannot guess what the story will go, where the story will go. So if you ask me, if you ask my opinion, high concept story is the mainstream because you get an existing theme and you twist it around to be original. So let's say you take, for example, James Bond and you make him amalgamate with John le Carre's writing, something like that. But people expect what to find. It's going to be a little bit original, but people expect what to find. But when you have a cult story, this is highly original. Let's say you have James Bond, but it's on space, so it's highly unusual. No, I think Moonraker did that. Far outer space. Let's say that he's involved into interplanetary politics and something like that. It has to be highly unusual. if you want to keep him as a professional spy, he has to have a mission, or you can make him an unlikely hero. There it is. You can make him an unlikely hero. So this is unusual, something unusual, for example. But it has to be low obvious. Whatever Bond is doing, it has to be, will eventually get a following. Right? So these are the four major story types. I'll just say them again. The formulaic or basic, the limited, high concept, and of course cult. I hope I have contributed something to the knowledge of story writing. Till next video.